Throughout the day, we visit dozens of websites for work, shopping, or entertainment. And there's one thing they all have in common: the accept all cookies pop-up. Most of us don't even blink. We just click it to get it out of the way. But do you know what you're actually losing when you press that button? Your searches, your location, even your private habits. Everything is being collected. With just one single click, you are exposing yourself. Every day, as soon as we open a browser, we are greeted by this pop-up. But this tiny interaction is the foundation of a massive $500 billion industry. We think, who has time to read this? Let's just click accept. But if you knew how this simple text file tracks every step of your digital life, you would be shocked. In 1994, when Netscape engineer Lou Montulli invented cookies, his intention was completely innocent. Back then, websites had no memory. If you added something to your shopping cart, the website would forget who you were as soon as you moved to the next page. Cookies were born to give websites that memory. At that time, Lou could never have imagined that his tiny piece of code would one day turn into the world's largest surveillance tool. There are two types of cookies. First-party cookies are actually quite useful. They remember your login details or settings. Without them, you would have to log into Facebook every time you refresh the page, or your inbox would constantly forget you're logged in. Quite annoying, right? But then there are third-party cookies. When a site has ads, they inject these cookies into your browser. Their entire purpose is to track you. The site admin has no control over these cookies. Once they are in, these ad companies follow you to every other site you visit. For a long time, this was done secretly without the user's consent. Thanks to the European Union, they are the reason Apple was forced to use USB Type-C in their phones. Similarly, because of Europe's GDPR law, companies are now forced to ask for permission. That's why you see the accept or cancel pop-up on every site. But even here, they use tricks. Notice how the accept all button is usually big and green, while the reject option is buried deep inside 3 or 4 menus. This is called a dark pattern. We get frustrated and just hit that green button, which is exactly what they want. The ad targeting model built using third-party cookies was later bought by Google when they acquired DoubleClick. Overnight, Google gained info on the interests of almost everyone on Earth. As times changed and the EU tightened its grip, browsers like Firefox and Brave started blocking third-party cookies directly. Seeing this, Google acted as well, launching a privacy sandbox in Chrome to stop third-party cookies. But the truth is, Google doesn't even need cookies anymore. Their ecosystem is already enough to track anyone. You use YouTube, Maps, Gmail, Google Search. Google already knows everything about you. They don't need cookie tracking. Meanwhile, Facebook uses its pixel tracking to monitor your interests even when you're off Facebook. Search for shoes on Daras, and suddenly, shoe ads start chasing you on Facebook. But cookie tracking is now old news. Everyone is moving toward fingerprint tracking. And unlike cookies, you cannot block or turn this off. When you enter a site, it collects your browser version, display size, network IP, system fonts, installed extensions, and time zone to create a unique fingerprint. Even if you don't log in, they recognize you. Fingerprinting is far more dangerous than cookies. It allows them to fit you and all your devices into one single profile. The bottom line is, in exchange for a free internet, we are actually giving away our personal information. Lou Montulli only wanted to fix a shopping cart, but in the end, we have all become products in this massive data market. If you learned something new from this video, don't forget to follow us. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one. Subscribe to Science Mindset. Thank you.